G'day boys and girls, my name is Demetrius Uppers, and today I'll be talking about how racism in Australia still exists at this day and age. Australia has many cultures and nationalities like Greeks, Chinese, Lebos, Aussies, Indians, etc. Bringing in their cultures and food from their own country into Australia. But one group of people have been oppressed for hundreds of years, and those are the Aboriginal people. The people who were native to this land for thousands of years. I believe this to be quite disgraceful in our society today, since the same thing has happened with the Native Americans and Africans who have been abused in their own home country and have had their own countries ripped away from them, and now live in poor neighbourhoods and suffer greatly from poverty. This started back in 1788 when the British people came to Australia on the first fleet carrying supplies and convicts to start working on new lands. They landed in Australia and started colonising the area. The Aboriginal people never saw a white man before, so they thought they were ghosts. Throughout the years, the Aboriginals were always oppressed by the white people and suffered a lot. At one point in time, the Australians tried to get rid of the Aboriginals by getting them to live with the white people and trying to breed them out. They would get the half-white Aboriginal people and use them as slaves. To the modern day, Australia has improved a lot when it comes to Aboriginals. When saying the national anthem, they tell people who the real owners of the land are, and also give the Aboriginal people benefits and advantages like job payments and loans. Also, they were trying to give COVID vaccines first to the Aboriginal people as well. But even though they got all these benefits, it still doesn't help the Aboriginal people. 30% of the Aboriginal population in Australia, which is about 120,000 Aboriginals, are still living in poverty at this moment. And 70% of young adults are fit to work because they don't have a proper education, because the government won't care for them. This is why there are a lot of Aboriginal people doing crimes in Australia. In conclusion, Aboriginal people still get racism and are still oppressed in society. From the history books where Aboriginals were oppressed by the white people when they were stealing their families and abusing Aboriginals, to today, when there is a large amount of Aboriginals still living in poor areas and a lot of them resort to crime. We can help this by putting them in more functioning and richer neighbourhoods and convincing the Aboriginal people to get more support, giving them better jobs. Today, together we can still help racism in Australia. As a true blue country, we should change our flag to this instead. I support the Aboriginal people. Thank you for listening.